What's up, YouTube? It's Monday, November 4th, 2013. This is Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, and I'm your Monday Vlogger B. Now, this week's topic is going to be pretty short and sweet for me, because it's actually pretty cut and dry. It's all about proteins, picking your proteins, what makes it onto the plate, and what makes it into my mouth. You know, there are really two schools of thought when it comes to proteins and anything that we eat. A, you're going to eat for fuel, or B, you're going to eat for flavor. And, you know, I've mentioned this before. I'm a professional chef. I trained at one of the best culinary schools in the country. I've cooked at some of the most amazing restaurants in the country. And for me, it really is about 90% flavor. I say that, you know, there's some stipulations. I just don't just go eat anything that tastes good. Well, actually I do, but I mean, not on the regular, you know. I do have standards that I have to adhere by. I have this tool in my body, and I have a job to do, which is lose weight and be healthy. But when I go to evaluate things, and it doesn't matter if it's the chicken that goes on my plate or the protein shake that goes in my blender bottle, you know, it's got to taste good, number one. You know, if it doesn't taste good, I'm not going to want to eat it. And if I'm not going to eat it, it's not going to get eaten. And it's got to taste good for me, you know. And then, of course, it needs to be lean, low in fat, low in calories, as low as protein can be. You know, if it's a protein shake that I'm evaluating, very, very little sugar. I am sensitive to sugar, being a former hypoglycemic, and I have to watch what my glycemic load is, because I do have a family history of diabetes, and I don't have a malabsorptive surgery. How did I forget that word? I have a regular digestive system. I just have a very small stomach, having a lap band. And so, you know, I do have to watch those things like sugar intake and fat intake, because my body does absorb them just like a normal person would. But, you know, the number one criteria for me really is flavor. And it's not just from being a chef. You know, like I said, if it doesn't taste good, I'm not going to want to eat it. Bottom line, I'm really like a little kid when it comes to stuff like that. And then, of course, lean protein, very, very lean protein. Things that I love: fish. Fish is great for me. It's usually very, very lean, very, very light, and not very dense, which means it takes up a lot of space in my stomach. Chicken is always a staple, of course. You know, we talked about the canned chicken and chicken breast. The problem with chicken and even some fish is it can contain a lot of fat. The difference is that with fish, usually, fat is it's a good fat, and a lot of high in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. But with chicken, dark meat, not so much. That's a lot of saturated fat, a lot of fats that we don't want to put in our body. So I try to stay away from and it tends to be a little more on the expensive side, I guess. Well, no, give or take. I guess it depends on the time of year, really. But yeah, those are my two criteria, really. It's got to taste good, and a lot of that has to do with me. Like, I can make it taste good. That's what I do. But, you know, a lot of things that I don't have the choice on, like protein shakes and supplements and things like that, and number one, it has to taste good. And then two, I need the biggest bang for the buck. You know, how am I going to get in that calorie number, cut out the fat, cut out the sugars, and stick with that lean protein? So yeah, I guess that's kind of it for me. Short and sweet, like I said. Guys, make sure you thumbs up, don't thumbs down. Subscribe, tell your friends, come back and see us tomorrow for the Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works video. Come back and see me on Monday for the Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works vlog. Have a wonderful week, guys, and take care. Bye.